Well, walking in the city one day, Katana and Snake saw something strange. A little leaping lady who liked to bounce and pray.
That's so bad. Yo dudes and dudettes, your friendly neighborhood Jax Blade is back, and today, let's talk about Chainsaw Man. For a show with devils in every flavor you can think of and women that would make Aku drool, extra thick! We also have a few badass humans who fight these creatures on a day-to-day basis. But, have you ever sat and wondered just how much athletic ability and physical fitness it would take to actually handle those type of situations?
No.
Well, too bad I'm talking about it, and it comes down to several categories. VO2 max conditioning, reflexes and spatial awareness, balance and parkour, relative, explosive and endurance strength, combat training and fluidity, and of course, weapons training. And of course, we have to acknowledge that even the non-devil contracted humans in this series are of course anime enhanced for certain things they are able to survive. And don't worry, for the anime onlys watching, there will be no manga spoilers in this video. So first things first, the key thing anyone in this type of active duty job should be doing is increasing their VO2 max, which is just a fancy way of saying cardio, because cardio is king. It literally allows your body to move for hours on end without needlessly gassing out, because your heart and lungs are pumping you full of blood and oxygen to boost your aerobic capacity. If you've been following me for a long time, you know I've gone in depth multiple times on just how important it is to be doing cardio from a scientific perspective, from an athletic perspective, and just for overall health and fitness benefits for longevity overall. And anyone who disses cardio but calls themselves a badass alpha or sigma automatically disqualifies himself from that title, since all these rightfully named goats did it to become elite. But seeing the stamina devil hunters have to move and fight alongside their contracted beasts, this is a no-brainer to have this type of quality when you're doing this type of job. Next, let's talk reflexes. It's important to have and train great reflexes, because in their job, how quickly you react can mean the difference between life and death. A great way to improve this is to first settle the mind. I know what you are! A class this sweet summer child missed. You see, the calmer you are, the faster you react. So if you're in a situation where you're in fight or flight mode and anxiety is overtaking you and your senses are so overwhelmed, you know how that affects you. But when you are calm, you won't move recklessly and you can anticipate more effectively. I have entire videos on meditation for people who want to try just that. But then it comes to having the skill to react and developing that speed to let your body keep up. So, there are various ways to do that. You could do, sparring your opponents, you could dodge objects such as tennis balls, reflex balls, or hit a cobra bag, and then, testing your reactions with something like reflex lights, which help you with faster reactions and improve your coordination. And then improving your spatial awareness, which is just knowing where your body is in space in relation to objects or other people. And to have good spatial awareness, you also need to understand and respond to change in position from these objects. And a fun way to train this is actually to go to an obstacle course where you just have to adjust sporadically and while moving quickly, from hopping from places. So think of it like a recess gym too, like when you used to do that as a kid. And it seems our girl Kobeni is a master at this. And then on to balance and parkour. And I say these together because of the ability to run and jump from buildings or on creatures without falling off. One fun way to train your balance, stand up right now, close your eyes and stand on one leg and see how long you can hold without falling over. Trust me, it seems like it'd be easy, but it gets a lot of people. And parkour, like I talked about before when I talked about flippy long stalking yourself in this video, helps give you quick thinking and reaction speed, since you have to be able to think on your feet when doing potentially dangerous jumps and tricks through areas you don't know what could, potentially happen to you. It develops creativity in your brain, since certain obstacles don't always have a clear answer of how to conquer them. So it's a skill-related fitness, which includes agility, balance, power, speed, coordination, and reaction time. In parkour, you have to call upon all of these skills when you're jumping, climbing, and balancing through obstacles, and for devil hunters who are trying their best not to become something that looks like Rolf's dinner. And now onto the physical training side, unless you are blessed with super strength or your devil makes you into a tanky person, being massive and jacked wouldn't be the best type of body to have in this type of scenario, especially dealing with certain type of devils. It could help with some devils, but for some of these massive ones, it would not be. It would be more of a hindrance. As much as it's hard to believe, because every buff guy wants to imagine themselves in a fight like...
Rubber bullets. Big mistake.
Excess size would sadly make you a bigger target in this scenario, and carrying the excess gains around could become more a hindrance in a dire situation. So training your relative functional strength, which allows you to pull or push relative to your body weight, your explosive strength, which allows you to sprint fast, jump high, and strike hard, and your strength endurance, which allows you to do strongman movements for how long you can carry heavier objects for longer periods of time, sort of like a farmer, would be more crucial in these type of situations. For people interested in those type of strengths and depths, check out these videos right here. But of course, one of the most important things would be good old combat training. The Devil Hunters are fighting for their life after all, so this is a no-brainer. Learning how to take a hit, dish out a hit, incapacitate someone, or just to effectively dodge and get out of there is a wondrous tool to have in your arsenal. It boosts your fitness tremendously and lets you walk around more confidently since you can handle yourself now. The beauty of it is there's so many different styles, so you can find one tailored for yourself, and then when you become more fluid, your movements will become much more effective. Bruce Lee's water quote is so iconic, and it's all about fluidity. And doing things as simple as follow along Tai Chi, yoga, and mobility workouts have such crossover benefits that would benefit you the second you start doing them. Consistently, that is. And to go back and to do other movements afterwards, it's like your body has now evolved to a better, stronger version of yourself just from this simplistic thing you've added. And then of course we finish off with some good old weapon training, which in their case is more in line with being strapped up. And I want to say this first and foremost, just for safety reasons, there are professional classes that people can learn and ranges to go to practice this sort of stuff with professionals safely. Because like, you know, there are celebrities like Keanu Reeves, Halle Berry, Michael B. Jordan, who have like taken these classes, you know, for their movie roles and have actually surprised their teachers on the obstacle course that they give you. But like, of course, there are various places you can go to practice this sort of stuff. It is just one of those situations where be safe, have a smart instructor, don't just do stuff willy-nilly because you will greatly injure yourself or injure someone around you, and that's just no good for anyone. So stay absolutely safe if you do it. Professional, always, always, always on site. But knowing how to use a variety of weapons can save any Devil Hunter's bootay in like these various situations. But sometimes devils are just so hacks that it's unfair regardless, but I still love the idea of humans becoming fit to fight these things better. So if you made it this far in the video, be sure to type down below power is on, because it shows like who made it this far in the video, and I love seeing that. And tell me, who is your favorite character in Chainsaw Man? And if you haven't watched Chainsaw Man, are you gonna check it out? Let me know. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe button. It helps me out tremendously, and it just helps my video get like boosted tremendously, and I really do genuinely appreciate it. But I want to say this to people out there, check out my programs. They're all on sale right now because, you know, it is the holiday coming up, New Year's. I actually am doing a lot more online coaching. I'll be doing a video on that shortly as well, but I just want to say that for people out there. And of course, I'm still working on a Mega Spider-Man video, working on a movie TMNT video as well, and also I'm releasing a new cookbook for people out there this new year so they can get their diet and all that stuff important. But anyways, thank you for watching. And remember, like I always say, keep calm, booyah on, and don't forget, Momentai. Happy holidays. I'm gonna go enjoy my birthday on the 31st. Peace.